Hello, everyone. Sorry for the delay between updates. I've just been thinking about everything needed for running my business, and I made a critical mistake. There's a saying, I don't know who said it first. If I were a real serious YouTuber, I would have looked it up before starting this video, but it's to begin with the end in mind, and that's something that I did not do. And it's something that I've noticed going out and about in the world. Really, any work that you pay for, you're paying probably about $120 an hour. Maybe 100 if it's particularly low skill work. Doctor's appointments are going to be super high skill. You're going to be paying twice that at least. So example would be a mechanic does a tire rotation. They charge you $20, and you realize, okay, it actually only took them 8 minutes. So you factor that out, and they charge $140 an hour or something like that. See, 8 fits into yeah. So they charged $140, $150 an hour to do a tire rotation. You go out to eat, have a nice dinner, tip the waiter. 15 bucks, we'll just say for the sake of argument. They probably only spent 5 or 6 minutes at your table total. So you multiply that out, they made $120 an hour to serve you directly. But the $100 an hour, I ended up doing 120 because it was easier for my particular math. That's something I did not consider, and I realized there's really no way to make $100 an hour selling bread. Example, so excluding the just when it's sitting in the oven, it would be really awesome. What I would need to do would be, if you make $5 on a loaf of bread, post materials profit will exclude the energy costs as well for easy math. That would be 10 loaves of bread in an hour. So it would take me 6 minutes to mill the flour, make it into a dough, get it in a pan, and get it proofing. 6 minutes of work total, which is barely within reach. If I really keep practicing at doing stuff like that, I could get it done with 6 minutes of labor. I'm probably pretty close to that. I'm probably at 9. However, the other end of that would be turning around and selling them. Well, actually, if I'm making $5, on each loaf of bread, and I'm doing 10 an hour, that's only $50 an hour. That's once you do this, once you go selling them, assuming you're selling them at just the same pace, which selling a loaf of bread every 5 or 6 minutes at an event is really good. It's not something that people will just want to grab and eat and snack on. Like there was a guy selling lemonade. Super easy because you just grab the lemonade and start drinking it. Loaf of bread, you bring it home. Do I want sandwiches? I got to go into the grocery store and buy some meat. Or, do I have something to put on this in general? Do I have peanut butter? Do I want peanut butter on this? Am I going to make grilled cheese? You can't really sell something like that at one every 5 minutes. Well, you can, but it'll be a very busy event and a hugely successful day. So if I were to make 10 loaves of bread an hour and then sell 10 loaves of bread an hour, that would be making $25 an hour, which is okay. Once you say you factor out energy costs of running the oven, we'll just be lazy and say it's $1 a loaf of bread, so you're making 20 bucks an hour. Again, it's okay, but it's not really the kind of money that you should be. You should be making a lot more than that if you're taking on all the risk of running the business and fronting the capital for even something like flour or wheat, and not including the dozens of test recipes that you had to go through. It's not really something, at least at the scale that I'm doing, it's not something that's profitable. So while I do think I have a great loaf of bread, I'm not sure if it's a good business model. So I am back to the drawing board, and I am working to come up with some kind of recipe. There's something that I can sell that will meet that, $100, $120 an hour criteria. Oh yeah, other cost is the cost of, paying to have your tent at whatever event. So a lot of these costs are really adding up. I did not begin with the end in mind. So I've also been really busy with trying to baby-proof the house. My son is probably make a good 10 steps on his own if he's trying. So that means there's a timer until everything, below the chest is within his reach. And it's a very short timer. So we've been busy doing that. I have not been making videos. I did get a new job making more than $20 an hour, in case you're keeping score at home. So the model that I have now, it would just be more profitable for me to see if I can work overtime and get extra pay. It is a salary job, but get something for bonuses. There's a lot of options more efficient than selling bread. But I haven't given up on the idea of selling food to people. I am passionate about food. Just have to figure out what I can combine with what I have going right now to make it a profitable business endeavor. I'll keep you guys with updates as I have them, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully sooner than since last time.